All right, good morning. MIBOR Minute time. We'll make this short and sweet. Section 1 went up to 273. That's nice. It was 272 when this whole project started over 118 days ago. Section 2 is up to 1090. 250 to 300 is a big jump, but then right next to that, look at that. I'd love to find out what happened there. Section 6 got really active. The lower range is up. The next range, some activity in the middle. Big jump on the 3 to 400,000, and then all the way across, up 5 on that. And your 40-mile radius went up 39, which is not a bad thing. All right, there's your 1 minute. That's your MIBOR Minute. Everybody have a great day. I'm now going to continue on and just talk about I don't know, real estate in general, the numbers, maybe some the questions I keep hearing a lot from first-time buyers. Maybe we'll cover that. So if you're taking off to your job, or you're taking off to work, or you're getting ready to sign me off, you have a great day. And for the rest of you, let's take a few minutes and try to understand what we can from this. And if you have been following along, or if you know stuff, well, I've run my kids too long. Apologies. If you know anything about like statistics and probabilities, you don't need to be, a tried and true tested statistician. You just have to understand that the more data you get, the more accurate your result's going to be. It's never going to be perfect. It's not going to be spot on where it's 100% perfect, and no, it's just not going to happen. But imagine if you're throwing darts at a dartboard and all the lights are off. You might hit it, you might not. And that, to probability statistics, it starts turning lights on, starts turning little spotlights on where, well, here's the outside edge of your board. Okay, so the bullseye's somewhere in this dark area. I don't know where, but it's somewhere over here. And the more lights you get, the more you can see where you want to go. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to get there. That doesn't mean you're going to achieve it. That does not mean a thing. It just shows you the highest probability, the highest statistical probability that you're in the right track. And for a future career like this, where time is my enemy and my friend, I would have to say that being able to have anything in my arsenal to help me understand where to go, or if I need to show a buyer that, well, why should I use you as an agent? Well, because I've been studying this market every flippin' day, and I'm hoping in the next year or so this is going to pay off more than what people can imagine. If you think about it, there's people who do this stuff already. There's all sorts of apps I can get, but it's just so focused on one thing. Like maybe it's focused on your land values and pictures. Well, that's nice, but good Lord, I'm happy with this. I know this doesn't look like a lot to a lot of people, but this, I did this yesterday. If you're moving up and down, and my resolution is not the best on my D3D, I got to crank that up, but as I'm scrolling by, I can see the numbers change, and when I start seeing them like not change, see how these ones together? There we go. Well, then that means the market got kind of still, and it got kind of still, but really active right through here. So what you see are pockets of activity, where you'll see like right there, you see a little pocket. That's my Facebook. We always call that the NSA. Keeps an eye on me. Yeah, where was that one fun week? Where was that? Oh yeah, it was just recently. It just took a header. Yeah. So look from here to there. Calm, and then just bam, 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 all the way across this state still. That's why I keep thinking for a lot of these were just expires, because it doesn't look like there's actual activity of coming back to the market. If 8 disappear and all 8 are off the market, and you're talking about the the serious range here, 500K to 750K. I mean, that's not, I can find a lot of people who can get 10 to 100K or 150K. I mean, I can find houses or people for that. I mean, that's a doable range. You start getting up here, well, not that many people are looking for the houses. And with 7,000 agents, it's kind of hard to find them. I forget what the last count was. I think it was near 7,000 agents. All right. This is why I do it. I hope you guys are tagging along with me, and I do hope anybody subscribes on the YouTube channel and post some questions. Not so much why I'm doing this. The other part of why I'm doing this is like my contribution for the Dawn of the Geek is to do a lot more of these tutorials, kind of like a YouTube class type of thing. And I enjoy this real estate as much as growing up listening to country and western stations annoyed the tar out of me. One thing it couldn't escape, which for me was good because it wasn't music, so I didn't have to hear that whining. And if you grew up when I did, you would understand the music was definitely interesting. But before, to have a break during the music was the Chicago Mercantile Exchange report. Now, I didn't understand a word they said, but for some reason, I guess it must have sunk in, because then when I look at all these numbers, it just kind of makes sense. This is time. This is value. These are people who are bidding that they think their house, their property with the house that comes with the property, that their title is in this price range. And they'll do this for 3, 6 to 12 months. So it's kind of a mix between the New York Stock Exchange and the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and it doesn't stop. The market never stops in real estate. I've not seen the market's closed today, you can't do any trading. No. No. Oh, you want to sign your deal at 3 o'clock in the morning and send the paperwork in? Well, you go right ahead and do that. The market does not sleep, and that is an exciting thing to somebody like me who suffers bouts of insomnia. Is I can get most of the work you see I do at 4 o'clock in the morning when I can't really go walking around or try to get an open house at 5 a.m. All right, it's over 8 minutes. I hope that helped you out. I'm going to keep doing this. We'll just try to break up the real estate, what the numbers are, what these deeds and titles, the trades, what's going on, try to understand the market itself, so that way my clients who are going from the buying side to owning property, well, imagine if you just followed along with this for the next 5 to 10 years. You get ready, you have a lot of equity in that house, you'll be so experienced in when to strike that I'll bet you'll probably get the best value of return on your property. Or, maybe you want to cash it out and buy another piece of property and actually become, have an Airbnb. I've heard those are quite successful. So, look into that. All right, everybody, you have an absolute wonderful day. I'm leaving here in about 30 minutes to go to the office for my floor time. So if anybody needs me, again, if you need again, try again, ask again, think again. 317-601-0115, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.